Welcome in to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Let's wrap up the week with a TGI Friday. Thomas Miller, so glad you are here. Thanks for joining us. Get your little energy fix on for the day and you can move on and live in and amongst it. And the first energy we're going to talk about is the moon today moves into Taurus. But it reminded me of, I've heard from several of you who say that the voids of course, you like to know when those voids of course are because you are sensitive to it. And Julie, one of our great listeners and supporters, and she's also very active in our Discord channel, left me a message on SpeakPipe, and she's referencing here, now this was right as Mercury was turning retrograde, so we're all in direct motion now, but she was saying that when a planet stations to go direct or retrograde, it gets stronger, right? Well, in addition to just the planet, she has another overlay that I think is worth considering.
What's going on with the moon in terms of the transits and also in the person's natal chart? Because I myself have the moon in Cancer at the 29th degree, and I'm a night chart, so I tend to feel those moon transits pretty intensely. And particularly, I think around retrogrades, whatever the moon is doing, it just exacerbates that energy.
Thanks, Julie. I love your point. And for those who are not as sensitive and not as tuned in to those little subtleties of the moon, it's a great reminder to know that those energies are there. Whether we feel them or not, they are there. And a lot of you have said, oh, please tell us when the voids of course are, because we react differently during them. Well, okay, so the one today starts at 4 o'clock this afternoon and goes to 6:42 p.m., and the moon moves into Taurus. Now, let's carry on that theme that we talked about this week. You know, we started the week with the Aquarian theme. Then we talked about the United States chart with money on Tuesday in that expanded episode. And now here in the chart, we are confronted with money again. I say confronted in a good way because this is the moon and Taurus. So, and let's, like we said yesterday, even just keep the relationship piece there as too. So anything Venusian and Taurian especially. So this is our grounding as well, our home, our settledness, all of that, our nesting, right? And our money, and our relationships, and our love life. We could go on and on. Everything Venus now is governed by intuition. And you can carry this all the way through this evening. Well, today, because we're applying that or waxing into that energy tonight. It's getting stronger through the day. And then you have it all day tomorrow, all day Sunday, and then it exits out Monday morning early, at least in the United States. So use this as a weekend to tune in to those intuitions about what you're going to do about that second income or that third income or that fifth income. What do you need to change in your financial system? Are there some expenses you need to release? Is there some money that you need to circulate and not hoard? Is there some investment in yourself you need to make? All of these things could come under this umbrella of using intuition related to these areas. You could carry this into the area of relationship as well. Don't think about it. That's Mercury. Feel it. That's the moon. How could you be a better partner? How could you invest in your partner? How could you encourage your partner? You may see things in your partner that are simply not budging right now. What do you need to do about it? In those cases, it's often a whole lot more about us than it is them, right? So I say that in the context of the three fingers pointing back at you and me when we look at others. Just feel. What does the relationship feel like? Somebody approached me yesterday about some material that possibly to take a look at. And I said, well, I've looked at it and I just don't get that love and feeling. You know, I don't get that vibe. It doesn't feel right. That's the kind of thing. It's not related to relationships or anything. It was just somebody suggesting that I look at some material to incorporate maybe into the podcasts or the Facebook page. And I was just like, yeah, I'm open to it, but I'm just not there yet. It's that kind of thing. It's being open to the feeling and then going with what that feeling is, because that is your radar guidance from your home office. Now, on Saturday, the moon wobble peaks. That's the sun squaring the nodes of the moon. That's Saturday night, 7:49 p.m. Eastern Time. Nothing else the rest of that day. Yes, I am planning on doing Ray Merriman Saturday, you bet, so we'll be here for that. then we're going to have two interesting aspects Sunday night for our level up. I mean, we will be sitting right on top of these. First of all, at 8:45 p.m. Eastern, the Sun trines Mars. Ooh, do you not think I'm going to incorporate that? And that's the Sun in Aquarius, by the way, trining that Mars in Gemini. Do you not think I'm all over that for what we're going to do Sunday night live on YouTube or our Facebook group? And then about 30 minutes after that, at 9:15 p.m. Sunday night, Mercury trines Uranus. So whatever I do will be a surprise, probably to both of us. And we'll keep it that way because that's the energy. We'll just let it pop up, right? But it is going to be powerful. Level Up this Sunday is going to be powerful. The Aquarian Sun, which is astrology, it's also technology, is trining the now direct Geminian Mars. So I hope if you are available that you mark your calendar and join us live if you can. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Sunday night, and then there is, of course, always the replay. It airs simultaneously on YouTube and our private Facebook group, Subconscious Mind Mastery and Fun Astrology podcast listeners. And you can just take all of that and apply it to your life as well. It's a powerful weekend. It is a powerful weekend, and I hope you will live in that energy. And don't be afraid with that Mercury trining Uranus on Sunday night to think unconventionally and even act unconventionally, particularly related to money. This is a powerful metaphysical money weekend. Start it with your intuition, end it with action, and putting your mind and your focus into new activities. Those of you who have been on the fence about doing some astrology and you could launch something quickly over this weekend, perfect time to do it. I wouldn't do it Saturday. I would do it Sunday. And then see how the universe surprises even you. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow with Ray, back on Monday. And of course, Sunday night. Love you. Have a good one. Thanks for listening.